Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to King Spade channel. So Ragnarok V Returns or ROV had made a comeback. Previously in 2022, Ragnarok V Returns is released for the Oceania server. I had made a video review about the game at that time, giving my thought and opinion about the good side of the game, what impressed me the most, and also the not so good about the game, which may not give you a pleasant experience when playing the game. About a year after the release, ROV announced that they are closing the Oceania server. I don't particularly know what are the reasons why it is closed, but I guess the game failed to appeal to a wider player to play the game. In short, the game does not have a lot of players, making the operation of the game difficult. So now ROV come back again with a new start, and now it is open to the Southeast Asia SEA server. Well, it is not a fully playable version yet. The game is only in closed beta test for now. It is open for CBT on 25th of March to 1st of April. And I once again will be reviewing the game for this time as well. Is the game still the same as 2 years ago, or are there any changes made for better the game experience, and is the game worth playing now? So I made a character late during the CBT. I only played the game like 3 days before the CBT period, and so I haven't progressed much in the game, but I already can see the changes that had been made in the game. First off, in the ROV Oceania version, I talk about how easy to level up in this game at that time. It does not feel the same in the SEA server for me. I find myself struggling to finish the quest just to get to level 10 for a job change. It took a longer time to reach to level 10 than usual. I understand that in the beginning of the game wants to introduce you about the game system and features, and so there is machinery introduction, mount introduction, card slotting, and so on, and that all within the 10 levels, making it a quite lengthy process just to finally change to the first job. After changing job, the leveling process is quite smooth if you just do the main quest, story quest, and side quest, and so on. There are a lot of quests you can do in ROV, but I find it especially hard leveling up on the open field. And this comes to my next point. The monsters give quite low EXP and a little tougher to kill even for a low level monster. If you are not properly geared, you will find yourself using a lot of red potion. If you go for AFK grinding, the game is generous enough to give you the EXP book to multiply your EXP gain from killing the monsters in the CBT so you can level up faster. On the Oceania version, previously when killing monster, you will get the full amount of EXP when it is killed. Even though there are multiple players hit the monsters, as long as you land a hit on the monster when it is killed, you will get the full EXP. This time for the SEA version, it is more like the Ragnarok Eternal Love ROM game system. The player that deals the last hit will get the EXP. I'm not sure if ROM is still designed as such, but I remember back in the day when I play ROM, I remember it is like that. This makes it so much harder for other job class like priest that can deal a fast attack to secure kill on the monsters. Next, the item drop rate for the SEA version is lower too. In the Oceania version, it is so easy to get card drop. The card is just like any other normal item drop. It drops frequently, and you can get a lot of cards just by doing AFK grinding. But in the SEA version, hours of grinding and I still do not get any card. Or maybe I haven't played long enough in the game that I don't feel like I'm getting any. Next, the adventure log has been improved. Previously, I have complaints about the game for being a non-player player-friendly game. It is hard to get the information that you need in the game, especially about the monsters that you can find and card information that you can get in the game. In the Oceania version, you have no way to know the card stat. When you click on the card at the card glossary, there is no information on the card what stat it will have. If you want to know the monster card stat, you need to actually get the card drop from the monster from doing monster grinding, and then it will be unlocked at the card glossary. The card stat in the card glossary is only viewable after you obtain and unlock the card. So this is a nice update for the SEA version. The information in the adventure log is also a little more complete than before. Now you can easily locate on what monster to farm if you have a certain card that you want. To get a card that you want, all you need to do is just click on the card at the card glossary, and here it will show you which monster will drop the card. Now, not all monsters can drop card in ROV. Previously, the only way to know what monster to look for to get a card, you need to manually check one by one at the monster's information and scroll through the drop list if the monster drops any card. It is a hassle to find the card that you want, but now the game made it easier for players. Next, the party system. On Oceania version, the party system is non-functional. It was designed just because, almost like an afterthought. Because it is a MMORPG game, it is an interactive game where you need to play with friends and guildmates, and you need a feature to have a group. The game then gives you just that with no functionality at all. Just a simple create and invite system. If you have a specific monster to grind on or a certain dungeon that you want to clear, there is no sorting system that allow you to find and team up with players for that specific purpose. It is all just create a party and invite players, and those invited players are clueless as to what the party is made for and why you are invited in the team. You want to team up with players to kill Scorpion, for example, but they are doing dungeon. It is all confusing. Now the game finally found a solution for that. Now the game has a sorting selection where you can select what field you want to be in, what you want to do. Do you want to team up with players to AFK grinding at the field, or do you want to do dungeon? If you want to kill monsters, which area of monsters you want to kill? Although it is still not perfect, but players now have more options for easy teaming interaction. But also, although the game has set up this feature, I find that it is still not functioning well. I tried to sort it according to the area that I want to farm in, but the list didn't show anything. And I know there are teams on that map because I can find them at the overall team list. So there are still optimization need to be done for the party system. And one last thing that I think a major change is the skill system. Now there is no more skill book required to increase the skill level. Previously, apart from the skill point, you also need the skill book to increase the skill level. The skill book is so hard to get in the game, even though you have the skill point to increase your skill level, but because the skill book is limited, you cannot assign the skill point to increase your skill level. And because the skill book is limited too, you need to carefully think of what skill to unlock and use, otherwise you will run out of skill book. Resetting the skill will not return the skill book as well, which make it even more challenging to set up your skill. But now ROV had removed it, and leveling up your skill just need the skill point, removing you from the unnecessary stress of setting up your skill. Alright, these are just some of what I had noticed, the changes in the game so far. Overall, the game had improved so much from the last version, and the game had also changed its overall UI. The most apparent is the game menu. The icon is changed to a more mono design, but I saw players complain about it for being too small and too pixelated. I personally like the Oceania layout version too. This to me looks unrefined. Alright, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.